I felt guilty forever for having a C-section. When I told people I had the baby, I didn't want to say that I had a C-section. I was like in denial. I was embarrassed. This sweet girl was a planned section. So she had a date and a time, and it was smooth and wonderful. But my first birth story was definitely pretty gnarly and intense. I was in labor for 3 days, which ended in emergency C-section, is why we have her as a cesarean baby. And that took a long time to get over guilt for the slice. I mean, you thought you could do it. You think you can, you know, have a vaginal birth. Your body's made for it.
So when I'm doing a C-section and the baby's not in distress, the standard thing I do is we actually do delayed cord clamping as long as mom's not bleeding too much because it's safe. And during that time, we actually have a drape where the opaque part comes down, and so moms are looking through the drape at their baby. I encourage them to grab the hands and feet of their baby through the clear drape so they can kind of feel that immediate bonding. You might not be able to see your baby's face all the way because you're sort of laying down, but I think it's, you know, holding your baby's foot is really special. After the nurses are able to assess the baby and make sure it's healthy, the baby can come straight to your chest and you can do skin to skin there. You don't have to if you're shaking or feel scared, but most moms are pretty encouraged by that and really like to do that.
Having a cesarean birth may or may not affect your breastfeeding relationship. And so while I would tell all of my clients not to worry about those things, you do want to have a plan in place. For example, knowing a lactation consultant that you can call to make sure that you have the support that you need to be able to get your questions answered.
Now that I've had 2 via cesarean, I know that it's just the same. I mean, I'm not less of a mom because that's how she entered the world. And whenever I was making the decision to have VBAC or cesarean with her, I did decide for the C-section because I wanted to rewrite the story. I wanted to get rid of that previous scar and that feeling that I had with my first birth because it wasn't positive. And every time I saw it, I felt it. I wasn't happy with it. So now I've rewritten the story, and now it's, like I had said, it's the same portal for both my girls. And now I have a happy relationship with it.